Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are working in my memory planner for today's video. I am a little behind because when I'm filming this, it is I think September 23rd, 22, 21. And I have 2 weeks to catch up on. So what I've done already is just kind of whited out these two sides, simply because on this side I accidentally ripped the paper when I thought this was the calendar page and I had added a big receipt. So I had to slowly tear it out, and it did tear the paper a little bit. So I just covered up the boo-boo, but it didn't make a hole in it. So this side was just covering up, and I thought, you know what, let's just cover up this side too, because it's most likely I'll do something bookended so that a lot of the weight will stay here and I don't have to write on the kind of torn paper there. But it's not a big deal. For today's layout, I've pulled out the Plan Rainbow Quotes and the Spring Florals. I have done a few layouts with the Summer Florals, but I have not used this one yet. So I was flipping through it, and I'm really liking the last set of collection of this flower. This pinky purple flower. It has these two long ones that I just kind of love. So I'm thinking of doing that. Yeah, so it's this collection. So maybe a whole perimeter and use up these stamps. These stickers. The collection's great. It also has all the squares. If you are familiar with her sticker books, they have the clear sticker, florals, and then all of the colorful boxes that coordinate with it. They are really fun. A good collection. I will leave the link down below for both of these. They are not affiliate links. I just purchased them with my own money and appreciate her product and love supporting that she's a small business doing what she loves. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So I already told you the collection I wanted to use, or collection, sticker story that I wanted to use, and I'm just lining up my photos that are printed as 2x3s and 2x2 squares along the edge as well. And I made sure not to fold down the edges so that they overlapped onto the photo just to add more interaction there. So I did the same on this side as well. I am sorry for the delay in some of these videos. I know I had mentioned in that intro that this was like September something and I was filming it. I've recently had knee surgery on my meniscus, so I just did not, and I live in Florida, and we had Hurricane Ian come through, so the last week was just stressful, and I just did not do any editing like I should have done. So I do apologize. I'm doing fine. Back to the layout. We are stamping. This is a Alpha from Studio Calico. It took me a few times to do this, but here is the second go around where it was lined up good because I forgot to do like the upper and lower case and things that go below the line. So then I learned my lesson when I did Vibes. And I could have stamped this onto the paper itself, but I think good thing I didn't because I messed up like 3 times doing the word good. Because the oxide ink does not bleed through on this paper. But like I said, I just kind of felt I might mess this up. So let's just do it on copy paper, and then I'm just going to glue that into the page itself as well. And obviously I picked the colors that would coordinate, which is always a fun look. And then I'm just scattering the rest of the kind of stickers in this collection between photos and at the top because I better use them and not hoard them because otherwise my collection will never get used. And I rather have a beautiful page I look at and that my family looks through than having it sit in my collection. I will finish this layoff with a purple quote from Plan sticker books as well. Okay, that will wrap up this layout. I love the way it turned out. I mean, I say that for all of them, but come on, you know what I mean? Like the pinks and purples are so perfect, and I added one of the little purple quotes that says, "How we spend our days is how we spend our lives." Good vibes up at the top, and that will finish this layout. So this is the back side. This one I don't have a process video for, but I did some light stamping and added just scrapbook paper. It was fairly simple. So let's move on to this week. And so I have my pictures printed. They're right here. And the only thing I have to decide is like color scheme. I'm either going with my photos are kind of neutral, a very rainbow, because I like this, and similar. I feel like if I use the colorful, I'm going to do similar just because you got to get the true effect of having this. So maybe a vertical layout in the middle of the spine, or this like marbly one, skies galaxy one with the Cinderella stickers because I haven't used the princess in a while. Let me see. You know, I might do think I feel like I'm doing the Cindy, just because if I need to do a vertical layout with this one, and I kind of feel like I did a vertical layout with this one, so we're changing it up. So stay tuned for this one. I will keep this together to use that. This one is called Girl Power from Damask Love. Super cute collection as well. So let's use Cinderella for this one, and let's get started. So speaking on that theme of using your gorgeous stickers, the same with these princess ones. I think I have a few left. Like I still have Moana and like Pocahontas, I think, and a few other ones that I haven't quite used, but I definitely want to get them used up. So today is with Cinderella. And so instead of doing a vertical inspired-esque layout, I am going to do kind of just like a horizontal, just kind of having scrapbook paper behind my photos on this side, and then kind of giving Cinderella on the opposite side a kind of strip of the same paper to look like she's standing on said sidewalk or said floor. That one was a long sticker right there. You just saw me cut in half because I just didn't want it to go across both pages. That was just a choice. So if you do something similar, you could have it across both pages. And I had her more in the center of the page. Again, you could have done either way. I think I auditioned both of them to have her look, but I just kind of liked her in the middle. That way the little pictures could be at the edge. And I just made sure to print my pictures in more of a muted black and white with some color to it, so that they didn't compete as much, so that this layout very much looked like a blue and purple vibe. And it was simple and it's clean, but I hope you find it inspiring. Okay, and that will wrap up layout number 2. A little bit simple. Well, a lot of it's simple, but definitely love using the princesses, because I've said it before, if you've been following me, so I thought I found it hard to use the princess stickers, and it's really not so bad. And so I do want to get them used up, because I don't want them sitting in my stash anymore. Like, they're just too cute. Like, I'd rather flip through it in my memory book and use them than have them sit and collect dust, because also this big, like, I just don't even know if it would fit in a traveler's notebook, so it only really can go here unless I do like a 12 by 12 with them. But I think I'll do my journaling too, like in gray ink, and it'll kind of just be organic filling in around here, and then this way too, it'll kind of go along the length of Cinderella about the different things that happened that week. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you've been inspired by this layout and this layout. Till next time, my friends, keep it crafty. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. Bye.